Pluto and your love life in that degree. We discussed the root degree, but we didn't talk about adding the numbers up. Say you have a Pluto or a Scorpio placement above 9 degrees with the double digits. I was reading y'all down with just the root degree, okay? But get this. You know, Riley, my girl who chimed in, she's a Pluto at 24 degrees. That's a Pisces degree. But 4 plus 2 is 6. And Riley valued the fact that her husband, before they got married, he would come to see her routinely in the hospital while she's recovering from her back surgery. That is the Virgo Pisces axis. Something about the numbers in the 20s, they occupy the axis. Like 25 is Aries Libra because 5 plus 2 is 7. My Pluto's at 12 degrees. 2 plus 1 is 3. My first two lovers were Geminis. 3, Gemini. The first one, we went to high school together, Gemini school. The second one is a landlord, okay, apartment complexes, and we went to community college together. My parents met in medical corpsman school. That's deep, but guess what? I'm a Gemini 12th house. I have 3 in my 12th house. So say you got a Pluto at 27 degrees. That is Gemini, but 7 plus 2 is 9. There may be some arguments with the father, some road trips, some truth about siblings coming out, something involving male lineage, dad, grandpa. Say you have a Pluto at 25 degrees. That's Aries, as you can see through all the comments, but it's also Libra. So there may be some military, family, police in the family, standing up for yourself issues, standing up for yourself against somebody who's militant, warrior-like, or violent. And then I'm even thinking like, damn, Pluto at 12 degrees for me, 2 plus 1 is 3. The exchange of relatives. Like even my dad and my stepmom still talk to my dad's sisters, my aunties, after they divorce. I still call my stepmom's aunties and uncles and cousins family. Say you got a Pluto at 11 degrees. That's Aquarius, but 1 plus 1 is 2. So there's some Taurus there, detaching from housing, marrying people, or you are the one who's rebellious. 11 at work. Taurus, you marry somebody who might be a philanthropist or a humanitarian, especially as it pertains to food, money, housing. Maybe you've dated somebody who was homeless. Maybe you've been homeless. When you combine 11 and 2, when you combine Aquarius and Taurus, homelessness. Say you got a Pluto at 13 degrees, that's 4. And when I talk about Jason, Friday the 13th, in the first movie, a huge theme of that movie is his mama. 13, the slash, okay, the blood, all that. Very Aries, but 3 plus 1 is 4. Anything associated with 13, even if you think about you at 13 years old, it involved something that Aries Cancer happened. Okay, and then I just saw this comment. Baby, Baestrology in this degree and the house. Listen to this. And people do case studies. I love how I teach astrology because people start to do it themselves in the comments. They do exactly what I do. She has a Pluto at 11 degrees in the 3rd house in Virgo. It was in 1994, but we met in transit. I was standing at the bus stop, 3rd house, and he and his friend, 11 degrees, drove. Virgo. How many videos do I have talking about Virgo and driving jobs and transportation jobs, and Virgo and driving and manipulation, and Virgo being the joystick, the remote control, what a car, okay? His friend drove past me 3 times before he stopped and asked me if I needed a ride. Pluto at 11 degrees in the Virgo Pluto in Virgo, at 11 degrees in the 3rd house. All of it comes together. It comes together. Go ahead to the Patreon, baby. Put your love life together. Baestrology, baby.